So, I heard you like film props. Well, you came to the right place. G'day everyone and welcome to another video by the Frontline Trooper. My name is Andrew Cook, and of course, by the title you can tell, this is part 1 of the Halo 1 Magnum. Now the reason I've chosen the Halo 1 Magnum over any of the other weapons in the Halo series or any other type of weapon is because I'm familiar with this gun quite well. I can do a good tutorial on it, and it's an easy weapon for you guys to start learning on. There's a bit of detail, and overall there's not much effort that is needed to be put into it, so you guys can manage it quite well. So what you're looking at making is something along the lines of this. Now I cannot promise you that it will turn out exactly like this on your first go. When I started on my first styrofoam guns, they were less than impressive. My very first one I ever did was this assault rifle. This was done about just over a year ago, and now I've gotten my quality up much higher where I can literally outclass it in a heartbeat. So even though you may get one that turns out a bit like this, I'm not saying you will, you might do way better, but you always improve and you'll get a far nicer one in the end. And I've even outclassed this one, but I haven't shown it to you guys yet. So we're looking at something like this, nice and, well, it's not small, but it is larger than a normal pistol, nice and compact. I will be teaching how to paint it, it will have rails. I've just not yet finished it as I'm still doing the tutorials. So something cool, nice detail that you guys can match and have as your own weapon. Now materials you're going to need, first off of course is the styrofoam. Now you can find this at Lowe's or installation suppliers, and you're going to need at least 30 by 30 centimeters worth of it to cover the gun. Next you're going to need some sort of bonding agent such as a glue gun or PVA glue, either's fine. Next of course we're going to need knives, so at least 5 because you're going to be changing them frequently, so you're always cutting with a sharp edge. Sellotape, masking tape, either one, doesn't matter. We'll only be using that minor, but we will need it. And of course, the outline blueprints, which you can find on my Facebook fan page and the link in the description box below. And just to be safe, we're going to use a breadboard just so we're not cutting into our tables or surfaces. So that's it for now for the part 1 tutorial. I hope you now have a good understanding of what it will take to make this. As you can see by the materials, it's quite cheap to make, and you can get a pretty awesome aesthetically pleasing design out of it. So we'll get into it. I'll probably do it in a 4-stage part tutorial. After this one we'll do a cutting out of the block stage, showing you how to cut it out safely on which angles so you don't damage the gun before you even start making it. The second will be the detailing of the gun. The third part will be the extreme detailing, such as little screws and bolts, things that are minuscule and aren't noticed by the eye, but once added it really does bring out a whole bigger overall aesthetic. And the final will be the painting of it. So my name's Andrew Cook. Good to have you along with the ride with me, and remember, we can achieve epicness with very little cost. Have a good day.